People might see this and might control for the swag I'm wearing, you know?
What swag?
Yeah,
Wrong. All right. Hi guys. I'm Alex Curo. This is my partner Gage Witten from
Coach.
Visor.
They call me Coach.
Visor, Longhair Sports. Today we're going to talk about a little bit different things. Last week we might have offended some people with one of the videos.
Sorry.
So we took it off the air. Don't worry. We fixed our problem. Our mistake. Been corrected. So what we're going to talk about this week is we're talking about PRCC's loss to Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. How many C's? The MGCCCCC. It's a lot.
Gulf Coast.
Too many. This should just be PERK.
College of
PERK. Why doesn't anybody call it that? I'm going to call it PERK from now on. All right. So guys, we're going to talk about.
I don't think we should mention it. We might get in trouble.
No. We're not going to curse. We're going to keep the cursing to a minimum. It's okay.
Can we still say PERK?
We can say PERK.
They might get mad again.
PERK?
Yeah.
Fuck them. Anyway, here's what we're going to do. We went to the game. It was a good game. Both teams fought really hard. Offense needed to pick it up a little bit.
Didn't show up.
Didn't show up until actually there was 3 possessions when they showed up because they scored touchdowns and a field goal. But anyway, guys, what we're going to have to do is we're going to go over the defense. Defense played like men all night.
They played good. It was probably the best defensive game we've played in a while.
We got this defensive player at number 12 named Rashad Merritt. He's been playing out of his mind lately. And we just want to go over, what do you think about him as a player and as a person? We hear he's a great person, just a great person.
You know, I don't really work with defense much, so I'm not able, you act like I'm in charge of stuff in pro football. I don't really get to see him much at all. I mainly work with the offense. You probably need to talk with Tyler Holston about that.
I don't want that guy is probably the most unathletic person I've ever seen in my life. He would fall picking up a pencil.
Tyler?
Tyler Holston.
Are you talking about the Iron Warrior?
I'm talking about Tyler Marcus Holston. That's what I'm talking about.
He's going to be mad.
He's going to be upset. So, another thing is
Justin Bieber, cornbread.
Another thing I want to talk about, guys, is the way you think that PERK handled it when they won. They all kind of stormed the field.
Trashy. Not classy.
Trashy.
That's words I live by. Especially if I have a daughter, first thing I'm going to tell her, don't be a whore like your mom. Second thing I'm going to tell her, always be classy, not trashy.
Gotcha. Yeah. No. Where did you meet your wife, by the way? What was that? Was that a bar? Was it Sammy's? It was Sammy's on the coast, right? Sammy's on the Gulf Coast?
Wow.
Great
place is wild.
Sammy's on the Gulf Coast, guys. Head there. A lot of PERK players hang out there. They do. He said it, not me. We'll take it out. No, we won't.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Unfreaking believable. Now, here's what we want to talk about kind of thing. The call that came down at the end of the game.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Unfreaking.
Only make that type of a call.
We're finished. We're absolutely finished.
I didn't say anything. What
you bleeped it out. You did.
What did I say?
She's like mother, like that. Like,
yeah.
We had this weird sound coming over. Okay, got it.
All
right, we're good.
Focus. Last call.
I'm just getting really dehydrated.
You look tired.
So what I like to do when I get dehydrated, I like to grab a Mojo and just take a little. God, that's so good.
What is that? Is that a drink? I mean,
Mojo is actually the premier leader in it's elite hydration. It's mixed with pure coconut water and sea salt.
How pure is coconut water?
Pure. It's the second purest liquid on the earth.
Oh, really?
Did you not know?
What's the first?
Water. Now, like I said, I like to hydrate.
Why don't you just drink water?
Mojo Hydro Elite, because this has more like antioxidants, that kind of thing, electrolytes, but it's also made with genuine sea salt, not actual sodium. Sea salt is better for you, and cane sugar.
That's what we call a win-win.
So this is called Arctic Crush, probably the best flavor of Mojo. I just want you to know, Hydro Elite Mojo, guys. Pick one up at your stores today.
We're getting paid for that?
Hopefully. Now,
what do you mean, hopefully?
Last, we want to talk about that call the referees made.
Yeah, it was a terrible call.
The referees have not been doing well all night.
No.
They didn't just.
They did get the Quan call right though when he almost broke the guy's neck.
Helen Keller.
They got that one right.
Helen Keller threw a flag on that one. I mean, that's how obvious it was. So
Quan didn't play a snap most of the game.
Yes, he did. He didn't. You're right. He didn't. Quan didn't play a snap. But all right, focus.
Blown calls.
We're gonna talk. There's a
much
few,
like blowing.
There is a. Hey, ref, get off your knees because you're what?
Blowing the game.
Nuts and bolts. We got screwed.
That's
just how it goes. Now, guys, I want to bring it up.
Focus.
They missed calls on both sides of the ball. There were a few plays that didn't go Mississippi Gulf Coast way. I heard Coach, scream about it also because he was very upset. He was I can recall one of the players had gotten into the end zone. They called him down, and he said, "Jesus, how you missed that one? He was in by a mile."
No doubt about it.
What do you think about the way the referees handled the game?
Well, I wasn't impressed from the get-go, and it seemed like they just got worse as the game went on. What are you doing right there, Alex? Alex, I was in the middle of a sentence. Where are you going?
Hydrating.
You feel better now? That hit me.
Now continue what you thought.
That just missed a guy. We got it on film, and I'm pretty sure Coach is going to challenge it to the board. He's going to send a clip.
That's good. What, are we going to get a W out of it? No. That's a better.
Well, what do you think?
I did this. It's like a Miami U. W? We going to get the W out of it?
You got a big hand.
I've got pretty big hands for a little short white guy. You know what they say about big hands?
You must wear big gloves.
Big gloves. Exactly. Big gloves.
Is that what you was thinking?
I was thinking the same thing. We're right there with each other.
Visor Longhair Sports.
Visor Longhair Sports. Now, guys, we want to leave you with one closing argument. Something that's very dear to my heart, guys. Something I've been fiending over.
And I'll close with something else too that you forgot about.
Oh, that's fine.
How about I talk about it now?
Go ahead.
Or you finish. No. Trust me, you finish.
Believe me, I can't even think of what I want to say. This is going to give me a chance to do that.
Okay. Guys, here around PERK Community College, there's a lot of managers for every sport, not just football, and there's a lot of trainers for, football and other sports. However, there's a huge gap between the two. Fonz, why don't you tell me a little bit about the gap?
Thank you, because I was burning on this issue.
Yeah.
This is the issue I want to talk about.
It really offends us.
I was going to start with trainers, because one, what do? They get water. What do we not do? Not get water.
We don't touch water. We're not water boys.
We're not. Do I look like a water boy?
Hey, what?
Is this water boy-esque? Is that water boy-esque?
No, trainers don't get mad. We're not bashing you. We're just explaining the difference.
Or just explaining that
a lot of my best friends are managers. Trainers.
A lot of my best friends
are trainers, man.
Are not trainers. I don't like any of them, to tell you the truth.
Like Bruce. Yeah, we can't say that.
We just can't say it. We like Cock. He's really good. McCocky.
Yeah.
McCock.
Really nice guy.
Really great trainer.
And Pig Suey, he's probably the best trainer.
Yeah. And hope to God that someone will heal you.
Yeah. You gotta have a lot of hope.
I gotta have a lot of hope in your life. Because when you get a cut, you better hope it's gonna be all right.
Oh, differences between trainers and managers.
Do you like the smallest difference? Do you want me to take the biggest difference?
We're gonna start with the biggest.
Biggest difference, athletic ability. Just pure, raw athletic talent. The trainers lack it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's how they were raised, just doing the same Band-Aid, Neosporin, rubbing motion. I don't know. Maybe they're good at sewing. Maybe, because this motion.
We play.
We played. I played this game for quite some time.
Yeah.
So.
We play intramural. We got a really good team undefeated.
Yeah, with defense doesn't work. But anyway, focus. Now, it's just pure athletic ability. This guy Gage
talent
Whitten,
in general.
Nobody believes it. This guy Gage Whitten can run circles around
their most athletic one.
A field. He's got the heart to run around a field.
What do you mean?
You just got the heart to run around a field a lot.
How does that relate to what we're talking about?
We'll name that field Heart Field. That's how many times you can run around it.
Because I have so much heart into that field.
When you paint the field, it's like your heart field.
Yes. My heart is in the field. Heart field, yeah.
There we go. It makes perfect sense, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting way off the topic.
Yeah. But the biggest difference, they're hard workers. We're hard workers. Really involved in sports like us. But like we said, the biggest difference is just overall athletic ability. Huge gap.
Huge. Like Pamela Anderson. Throwing a hot dog down the hallway.
No doubt about it. You got that for me.
Just.
Don't know what that means.
I'm just telling you guys.
Is there anything else when you talk about? We don't mean for these videos to offend anyone. These are just sketch comedy.
I like to be out of the box.
People don't get mad if Eddie Murphy, starts. I probably should stop what I'm saying.
Eddie Murphy, go ahead.
Eddie Murphy or Martin Lawrence or Dave Chappelle starts joking about stuff and they never get mad. God forbid we start making a video.
Fuck us, right?
Yeah. FML. SMH.
SMH.
LOL.
OMG. Well, guys, that's all here for Visor.
Longhair
Sports. Now,
why can't I just say I'm Visor?
That's all here for
Visor.
Longhair Sports. Now, guys, thank you for tuning in. We'll have another show for you next week where we're going to interview a very famous alumni of the school.
Very famous. Use a hoe.
I'm just kidding. There's no alumni coming. We're going to interview actually a current athlete on the field right now. Wild card, you're not going to find out who he is till that day. So, guys, tune in next week for Visor, Longhair Sports. Thank you. Gage?
Use a hoe.
Gage?
Fonzie.
Sign off.
Visor, Longhair Sports. I'm lost. I'm lost right now.
We're going to work on the sign-off. So, for Alex Kiro and my co-partner, Gage Witten, I'm Longhair. That's...
Visor.
That was your sports.
We'll see you.
All right, man. We'll see